Hello, I'm Jacob, and this is the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Now, what I do on this channel has always been faith-based, regardless of how popular, unpopular that will be. And I've been waiting for the right time to start a series called Politics from the Pulpit, and today is the time. Today, just south of me in Antioch, there was a shooting in church where 8, including the shooter, were injured, and reportedly there's 1 dead. This is an important occurrence because although it's alien to me, I understand that there is this idea or concept within the church as a whole that carrying a firearm is taboo, and some would go as far as to say a lack of faith. And so there's some things that I wanted to specifically address there, this video being titled, Should You Carry a Gun to Church? The quick and simple answer is yes. As a Christian adult, whether you are a male or you have a family, husband or wife, you have a Christian obligation to carry. So, everybody's pretty much familiar, I guess, with Luke 22:36. All right, so Jesus sends his disciples out to go preach, and he asks them if they have swords. In fact, he says if they do not have swords, to sell their clothing and to go buy some. Point being here, if you've got a closet full of clothes and you're going to tell me that you can't afford a decent firearm, you probably got your priorities wrong somewhere. But what I really love is the disciples' response to Jesus is, oh, don't worry about it. We've got 2. All right, we've got the bases covered. They were off walking the trails, which are dangerous. And did Jesus say, have faith and you will be protected? No. He said, carry a dang sword. Alright. Now, of course, without faith, that sword is useless. But to use your faith, contrary to Scripture, as an excuse to be ignorant of your responsibilities is wrong. And to further look at that topic, with prepping and things as a whole, Proverbs 27, most of you are probably also familiar with that chapter. It's got a lot of short nuggets of wisdom in there, including one that almost everybody's familiar with, as iron sharpens iron, so one man or friend sharpeneth another. Well, in that same chapter, you have Proverbs 27:12. Sorry, I have to read this, but a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Now, what's really important about this is you foresee danger, you take action. If you don't take action, you are punished. Let's slow that down a little bit. The Scripture, everything in the Scripture is divinely inspired exactly as it's meant to be. And you'll notice that this verse does not say here that, let's see here, the simple pass on and suffer because of their laziness. It does not say, like Psalms 125, that they will suffer at the hand of iniquity. It doesn't say that. What it says is that they are punished. And that punishment is either authorized or at the very hand of God himself. You do not get to use your faith, which actually adds up to your laziness and incapacity to read Scripture, because you already think you know what it says based on what you want it to say. It does not say that that will keep you safe. That is ignorance, that is laziness, and in front of the mercy seat, you will be stripped of your excuses, There will be no excuses. There will be no exceptions, regardless. So, should you carry a gun at church? Well, duh. Okay? Are you at least 18 years old? Does it really matter? We can argue that. But are you at least 18? And can you carry? Then the answer is yes. Now, really, being that if you're a child and you're probably being raised up in a Christian household, if this video has some importance to you, whether or not you're 18 probably shouldn't matter. But regardless, more importantly, do you have a family? As a father, you have the responsibility, the God-given responsibility to lead, provide for, and protect your family. Which means that if you're not carrying a gun, you are avoiding your God-given responsibilities. For the wives, much the same. It is still your responsibility to protect your children. So if you think that I'm not going to go through the steps to get the training, to use the money, to get the gun, etc., etc., to protect my children because God's just going to do it. Well, guess what? A lot of Christian kids die. A lot of ignorant moms and dads out there don't want to take responsibility for their families. In fact, that's probably about 80% of the reason why most people don't want to be a Christian and why most children aren't raised in the first place outside of the church. They don't want responsibility. Guess what? It's also why people just want to murder their children. That's cool. Oh, I spread my legs, but I didn't know that this would happen. So I just don't want this responsibility, so just murder it. You know, just kill it. Also, that guy over there, he's inconvenienced me, so just murder him too, because it's really about me. No, you can delegate a task. You can never delegate responsibility, ever. So take responsibility for yourself and for your family. Be a good testimony. Carry a gun and get training with the gun. Prep and take responsibility. Hope that you have a blessed day. I look forward to discussing the topic with you in the comments section below. So please make sure to leave me a comment and share this with your friends, especially if they are looking for excuses to be irresponsible and ignorant, specifically if their excuse is faith. Thank you very much.
E.H.F. March, played by the United States Marine Pipe and the Drum Corps.